Hello, doctor. My name is Liu Hao, and my presentation part is the challenges of applying AI in educational supervision. So, with the rapid development of artificial intelligence, educational supervision is entering a transformative new era from classroom behavior analysis and data tracking to automated feedback. AI is reshaping how supervision is conducted. As Shilishan noted, AI has significantly expanded the boundaries of what supervisors can observe and assess. However, behind these technological divides lie deeper humanistical and ethical questions. We must not forget to ask what is the role of people, teachers, students, and supervisions in this AI-driven process. As we embrace innovation, we must also ensure that education remains a space for empathy, trust, and professional judgment. Here is the challenge one, the awakening of the professional autonomy of educational supervisions. First of all, I want to talk about the professional judgment of supervisions is being replaced as artificial intelligence becomes increasingly embedded in classroom observation and performance evaluation. We are witnessing a structural transformation in the role of educational supervisors. Traditionally, supervisors exercised professional judgment to analyze teaching situations, but now this central human role is generally being replaced by standardized reports generated by AI algorithms. Instead of judging teachers through observation and delivery, supervisors are now asked to read AI-generated sources and summarize. As Nico observed in some schools, AI-generated performance data is directly adopted by education administrators for teacher evaluations, leaving supervisors with little room to observe or provide contextual feedback. Secondly, I want to talk about standardized supervision and the suggestions of AI supports teaching skills and creativity. Many AI-based supervision systems today provide standardized teaching suggestions based on big data like ideal teacher-student interaction frequency or classroom rhythm indicators. While this may improve effectiveness, it's quietly squeezing out the space for personalized teaching, turning classmates into data-driven templates. These AI platforms tend to favor structured and standardized classroom forms, which isn't great for encouraging interdisciplinary or experimental teaching. Some teachers have said this kind of feedback makes them teach like machines and explain like templates. If we rely too much on AI to supervise, teachers may lose the time and the space for reflection, and personalized feedback may disappear. But educational is not a factory. We can't let AI convenience come at the cost of creativity and humanity in teaching. Okay, the next I want to talk about the shaky age of supervisors' professional skills. When supervisors become too reliant on AI-generated reports, they may generally lose their ability to observe, analyze, and judge independently. Yet, supervision was never meant to be just data reading. It's about experiences and human understanding. Educational supervision is a mix of structured and unstructured interpersonal processes. If we over-digitalize it, the work becomes mechanical and flawed. And the truth is AI suggests to capture human elements like teachers' emotional tones or students' non-verbal reactions. In some schools, new supervisors are trained more in system operation than in educational physicality or communication. This shift doesn't just affect the quality of supervision, it weakens trust and cooperation between supervisors and teachers. Okay, here is some suggestions and strategies for the challenge one. To avoid AI fully replacing human judgments, I propose a hybrid education machineized based on human-machine collaboration. In prosthetic educational supervision reports can be divided into two parts, one generated by AI and the other based on manual observation. A revision interface should also be added, allowing supervisors to include their human insights and on-set impressions. At the same time, I recommend introducing a course-checking system. Final teacher evaluations should be generally determined by both AI suggestions and supervisory observations, striking a balance between effective and professional integrated. Okay, as the AI becomes more powerful, it's even more important to strengthen supervisors' ability to interpret unsuggested information instead of just following structured templates. Supervisor training should focus on recognizing things AI can't easily detect, like classroom atmosphere, emotional causes from teachers, and students' non-verbal reactions. We should also promote situational repetition methods in training so that supervisors learn how to qualitatively supplement what data can't tell us. This is how we preserve both the warmth of education and the professional life of supervision. Okay, next we need to set a clean boundary for how much AI can intervene in education. AI should be a tool for analyze, not a judge of teacher performance. It can offer insights, but it must not replace human decision making in teacher evaluations, rewards, or punishments, especially in classrooms that rely on innovation or interdisciplinary work. As environments must be limited, the teaching freedom should be protected, and the professional wisdom of educators must remain central. Okay, here is the challenge two. I want to talk about the data ethics and privacy risks. AI systems often collect and analyze large amounts of data on students, teachers, and school operations. Without paper safeguards, this data can be at risk of leaks, misuse, or unanalyzed access. Many parents and teachers are concerned about surveillance features like face recognition and behavioral tracking. They worry these tools may feel intrusive. The AI systems also collect sensitive information of students and teachers, but in reality, these data are frequently persisted without adequate informed consent. There are still very few cases where ethical review machines have truly been established in the field of education, indicating that the instruction framework for AI data governance is still far from stable. Okay, AI is expanding fast in education, but our laws and oversight systems haven't catch up. The lack of regulation and accessibility has become a governance issue that urgently needs attention. If we can't balance supervision with piracy, it's very hard to build real trust in AI. Okay, when AI systems analyze teachers and students, they often create profiles, turning education into a kind of civilized. What's more worrying is about many AI platforms aren't transparent. Teachers cannot understand how the decisions are made, so they are left to successfully accept the results without being able to question them. Okay, here is some suggestions for challenge 2. Today, as AI increasingly intervenes in education, data ethics and privacy protection have become particularly important. First and foremost, we need to establish clear data governance norms for platform from the very beginning. This includes having clear process for how data is collected, where it is stored, how it is transmitted, and when it is deleted. We cannot wait until problems arise to take remedial actions. Secondly, AI platforms should only collect the minimal data necessary to achieve teaching objectives, rather than giving as much information as possible about students and teachers. At the same time, education departments and schools should set clear boundaries and purpose of educational supervision dates and establish a dedicated ethical review mechanism to ensure that every step is supervised. Finally, it is crucial that teachers and students have the right to be informed and to choose. They should be involved in the design and feedback of an AI supervision system to truly achieve co-construction, co-management, and co-sharing, making AI a tool to serve education rather than a fox that dominates it. So next, I want to talk about the challenge 3, the algorithmic barriers of the educational supervision AI system. AI systems are treated based on historical data, so they are likely to further sort for extending unfairness such as gender and regional disparities. The majority of certain AI models in education have not undergone systematic reviews of algorithmic barriers, which could lead to the amplification of existing problems in an unmitigated manner. More conveniently, the decision-making process of many AI platforms is black box. Teachers and supervisors have no idea how the system reached its conclusions and have no way to verify whether they are reasonable. Okay, so the suggestions and the strategies for challenge 3 is to deal with algorithm barriers in educational AI system. We are focused on 3 key strategies. Firstly, introduce the explainable AI design principle. Every step of the AI's analysis should be traceable and understandable. For example, show why a recommendation was made or what weights are used so teachers and supervisors can trust the system. Secondly, set up algorithm evaluation, review, and feedback machines. We need fairness indicators, require alternatives, comparing human and AI evaluation, and open channels where teachers can report bias when they see it. Thirdly, clarify the boundary between AI and human judgment. AI can suggest, but people must decide. Schools should clearly define responsibility and create a clear and correction process to fix errors and improve the system over time. Okay, now I want to talk about the challenge for education equality and digital divide. Schools in developed regions usually has better teacher and supervision infrastructure, while remote areas still need own traditional teaching and education supervision most. These schools often can't afford the cost of AI supervision systems, and they lack quality internet or devices, making it hard to run these systems. This imbalance in technological resources is quietly depending educational inequality. So for many older or non-technological education supervisors, adopting to AI platform is a real challenge. The systems are often complex and filled with abstract terms without paper uh, training. Many supervisors feel anxious or resistance as Chekhov and Alkan noticed this not only lowers efficiency but also weakens trust, making it hard to apply AI effectively in school. The next is many educational AI systems are used for classroom behavior tracking, teaching, styles assessments, and even student emotional recognition. This kind of always-on monitoring puts teachers under constant pressure. Teachers worry that their work will be misunderstood or turned into regular templates by the system. Students too may hold back from expressing themselves fairly. That tools like facial recognition and behavior tracking causes preventing anxiety. Teachers may feel afraid to try new things or speak openly, and over time, this can damage the natural energy and the creativity of the classroom. Okay, to bridge the digital divide caused by AI, we need both investment and empowerment. National and local governments should invest in AI infrastructure for under-resourced schools so every student have full access to technologies both for the teachers and the supervisors. At the same time, teacher training colleges should offer courses like AI ethics and elegant understanding to build well-rounded educational talent. Supervisors also need semantic training in digital voice so they can understand the logic behind AI reports and build a balanced judgment that combines engagement and experience. Only then can AI serve education instead of dividing it. Okay, next is to ensure true educational equality, we must remember AI is a tool, not a judge. It should support, not replace human judgment. Firstly, we need to help the supervision model. AI can assist, but final teaching evaluations should be made by humans. Teachers should have the right to well interpret and challenge AI analysis. The individual AI evaluation results cannot be the basis for teachers' teaching evaluation. Secondly, before launching AI platforms, we should conduct user interviews and analysis in relation to understand what monitoring feature feels stressful. This feedback should shape AI design and training in privacy and human-machine collaboration. Thirdly, we must bring AI ethics into students' education. Use pop-up promotes public feedback tools and courses to help students see AI not as civilized but as a reference. We want students to manage themselves within the system, not passively monitored. AI supervision system should become an elementary technological tool for supervisors rather than appraisal evaluation for teachers. So this is the conclusion. Artificial intelligence is ushering education supervision into a new era. It has helped transform a manual fulfillment and highly subjective process into something smarter, faster, and more significant. From analyzing classroom behavior to enabling personalized feedback, AI has greatly made the supervision more effective. But we must also acknowledge the human and ethical challenges it brings. Education supervision is not just management, it's about understanding and supporting teachers. The emotions, trust, and interpersonal diversity involved in supervision are things AI simply cannot replace. Looking forward, we need a hybrid model AI assistance plus human judgment. AI should be a support tool, not the one making decisions. Supervisors must keep their professional sensitivity while ethical norms, elegance, transparency, and participatory governance should be built into system design. In short, AI shouldn't replace educators and supervisors. It should empower them. Only when guided by fairness, professionalism, and human-centered values can we truly bring warmth into intelligent education. Okay, that's my presentation. Thank you, Doctor.